From the window to the wall, we getting lit up in it, big bouncing. We does it big up in it, big bouncing.
Alright, so we're just going to take 120 grit all across this lip here. We're getting this set polished up and everything. But first we're going to spray it down and clean it really quick, and then we're going to take 120 grit on these rough edges on this lip. And then we're just getting it prepped, and then tomorrow we're going to go through and polish it. I went ahead and done a test one over there. It turned out pretty good. So this one's already sanded on the lip and everything. So is this one. So we've just got this one left, and I figured I'd record it. After the 80 grit, we switched over to 400. It took longer, but we didn't have any 120 or anything, so we just went with 400, and it took a little bit longer to finish out those 80 grit sanding marks. After 400 grit, we switched over to 800 grit to slowly start getting these sanding marks out. Then after the 800, we switched over to 1000. And then we finished it out with 2000 grit before we started the polishing. Alright, it's the next day. I'm probably just gonna record polishing one of these wheels, and there's a couple things I want to get done. Possibly on the red truck, maybe the white truck. I know I need to change the fuel filter on the white truck, so maybe that's what we'll do next. But then again, I've got paint and stuff, and I want to get this bumper painted already, or the spoiler on the back. But I also decided I think I'm just going to try to patch a couple of these rust spots and Bondo over them. So we might start on that, grinding the metal down and getting it primed and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna stand you up and finish getting one of these wheels polished. I'm gonna get all of them done, but just record one of them. We were just using a couple different polishes, but the main one we used was a Zephyr metal polish. It seemed to give the best like finish in the end of it.
We just used 1 or 2 different metal polishes, and then really just it was the pads we used. Like, we used some heavier cutting pads and then some medium cutting pads to get the finish out. And then right here, all we're doing is just cleaning the tire up before we throw tire shine on it. Alright, it's fixing to storm and stuff now, and we've got 2 of them done. I'll show you kind of before and afters of the 2 that, I haven't polished yet, and then the 2 that are done. This is what they were looking like before, and you've seen like how bad the curb rash was all around it. We've already got that all grinded down and everything the best we could without taking big chunks out where it's flat. But that's kind of a before for you. And this is what we're looking like now. I'd definitely say they're looking a lot better. I'm gonna do a couple little things in the garage. I'll show you kinda. So like, we got these put up on the in between the rafters on most of them. I gotta buy something to put there, but probably the same things, and just stick a sheet in those little corners. And then we'll buy sheetrock to put over that. But we've got a couple little things. So we've got these little wall mount like jack stands to get our jack stands off the shelf. So we're gonna get those mounted up. And we also got these little for holding like your angle grinder and like your DA. You can hang them on there as well. So we're gonna get both of those mounted up really quick, and I think it'll just kind of help tie up some things sitting around, and we'll be able to put a little extra pressure washer and shop vac on the shelf. So we're gonna get those mounted up, and that'll be it for the day, I think. So let's say you've got a corded, angle grinder. It's actually got these little loops where you can run your cord through to keep it all tied up there. But I'll show you that brand again. These are about the cheapest ones I could buy off of Amazon, so I just went with those ones. But kind of helps that area, gets it off the pegboard and moves it over here. But now we're gonna tackle those jack stands, which we will make sure we get level. I'm thinking I'm gonna mount them just like right here. Right on. Well, that doesn't look too bad. These ones look way better, but I'll probably end up just buying another set. It has the big opening on the side. So buy another set with them on the side so it all looks clean over here. But now I'm just gonna put my shop vac and other thing on this shelf somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. We've been so stinking busy working and everything with work, detailing and everything, so we haven't really had time to sit down and buy anything for either of the trucks. We got a couple things for the car, but just little things like those little red emblem or those little red button covers, and then we're gonna get some black emblems, and then like the hood badge where it says Explorer across the hood.